had like 10 minutes where I didn't feel compelled to talk. So I went to the mailbox and found this. Oh, well, that's not good. That's not good. Oh. Let's just do it. Let's just get into this box from the mail. Seek, welcome in. Emmy Cat, Mac. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I just got done hanging out with Seeky Wisdom and Haggard Hessian in their town hall style between two beards, which was a lot of fun. Also, a lot of sad topics. I think it's mostly my fault. But it's alright. It's alright, everybody survived, and we're here now. I saw that they rated Project R4. If you guys aren't following Project R4, he is an awesome dude. He's starting to get back into streaming. He's a really good friend. And I'm glad he's streaming again. I can do a shout out for him real quick. Nope, that's wrong. Let me try that again. Don't click that. Project _R4. Oh, it's his birthday stream. Shit, that's right. Today's his birthday. You guys wanna give him a follow or also hang out there too? That's cool. He's a great guy. I think he's playing Doom on like the Saturn or something like that. Which is dope as shit. But we're gonna open up this box. Do the pre-redeem for you guys. Oh my god, excuse me a second. Molly, you cannot chew plastic. Let me do this. Happy Monday, yeah. Sorry, Mom. Alright, sorry about that. I had to banish a cat to the living room because she was in here pulling plastic out of places to chew on it, and she doesn't need to do that. Chernobylite looks amazing. Played that not too long ago. Supposed to be a full release pretty soon. Alright, so this box is very damaged. So, let's hope for the best. I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but it's in a surprisingly large box. No. Yeah, I played a bit of the early access alpha beta of Chernobylite. It seems dope as shit. A lot going on here. Strange box we've discovered. Feeling crazy tired today. I may end up drinking a Surge. Okay. Alright. Here's some random stuff. Parasite, baby. Here it is. Parasite, it's in good shape. It took no damage. That box is bigger than a standard big box. Okay. Fascinating. See, and this is why I banished the cat. Because she'll be in here all through that stuff. Are you sealed? What about you sealed? Doesn't look like it. This is bigger than a standard size big box. Well, not that there wasn't a standard, there was a standard size. That's why these boxes don't exist anymore. Because they needed to standardize them. But this one is definitely wider. Action shooter. Terracide. Best use of special effects. 3D FX Game Developers Award. Runs with all major 3D cards. That's exciting. Old School J played this not too long ago. And I liked what I saw. It's from IDOS. Here you go. It's a Descent-like. It's a 6-off game. It seems pretty alright. Let's take a peek. Oh, it's got one of those cool little, like, flaps. Oof, the inside of this box smells like ammonia. In only the worst ways. Adios Interactive? Or IDOS? I always called it IDOS, so that's wrong. Because I have, like, dyslexia or something. What's this for? Free internet play. Looking for a way to make this game even more exciting? Free internet play. The world's hottest free multiplayer game service on the internet. Is it just M-Player? What's it called? M-Player. Yeah, it's called M-Player. There you go. Adios! That's where they are now. Alright, there it is. Tear aside. It's pretty dope shit. Nothing on the back. Is there a manual in here? I hope so. There we go. There's the disc. There's you guys. Nice reflection. This is probably going to be today's Instagram post that I haven't gotten around to. Because it's here. Hey, if I got a mod that can turn off redeems, can you turn off Box of the Day? For right now. From the mod panel, I think you can do it there. Not a terribly exciting manual. A little bit of like, you know, help for graphics and technical stuff. It's a pretty. I mean, exactly. Well, it's gone now. So, yeah, we'll play this at some point, just like everything else. Oh, I'm feeling just exhausted today. It's a very straightforward box. It's got like an alien's like, or alien-like logo here. There's a planet. They've managed to put IDOS in there, which looks pretty cool. And there's the ship. And then there's this night junk. It's a pretty cool multiplayer symbol, actually. Look at that. Simus is kind of a terrible name. But it's one of those symmetrical names, or whatever you call them, that can be both ways. Failure means extinction. A colony of humans having left Earth generations ago are returning to the gigantic dropship to destroy their former homeworld. What? A colony of ex-humans. The hell does that mean? The hell does ex-humans mean? Like exiles? But ex-humans means they're not human now. Does that mean, well, they'd still be human if they were extraterrestrial. Hey, dragon. Mutated by harsh climates in their adopted planet. Okay. But the ex-Earthlings. Ex-Terrans. Why ex-humans? That's just so weird. They no longer identify as humans. Okay, we're so far into the future that we can change our species. Here's some hair. Have some hair. No problem blowing them away. Yeah. You're Earth's only hope, flying a single vessel small enough to penetrate their defenses and destroy their massive fleet from within. Key features: 20 massive levels in full 3D, spread across 7 ships, including a huge space station. Wait, are we on a planet or are we flying around spaceships? Another weird wording. Or I'm just like, my brain's out of it and I just can't read anything. Interior of space stations. Okay. Flying smoothly. Thank you so much, Coffee Cup Arcade. I really appreciate the raid. The raid, yep. Welcome in. How are you? You're here. We can start now. 16-player deathmatch. Man, all these games that nobody really ever played deathmatch of. I wish that I could experience any of them. Ba, ba, ba. I think this will work good on the E-Monster. Let's see what we got here. Windows 95. Ooh, Space Orb. Use a Space Orb 360 on this. That'd be pretty cool. Are you ready to see? Because you're on the list? Hell yeah, I am. Well, you better believe it. All 100% direct 3D compliant accelerator cards supported. I definitely see the ATI logo here and the 3D effects logo. What the hell is up with 3D effects right now? That fake account or whatever it is? I got really hyped, and then, like, you know, there was like a typo, and I can tell now that it's totally fake. But what is up with that? I know, that was the thing. Once somebody told me that 3DFX was bought by Nvidia, it's like, oh, this isn't a thing. Like a real thing at all. What's the one all the way on the left? You talking about the S3? Isn't that another graphics card? Sight, sound, speed. Yeah, so rendition. Somebody just said rendition. I don't know what that is. Rendition ready? Never heard of it. ATI Radiant. S3 Trio was terrible? Sure. Intel MMX. Designed for. The Intel MMX, I'm going by the word order here. The Intel MMX was designed for this game. End of story. The box said so. Because it definitely wasn't in the order of this game was designed for the MMX. It's a nice box. This weird sticker looking thing here really does kind of like, it's just jarring. Well, this is the Intel MMX. This is different than the MMX that had, or that was the MSX that had Metal Gear Solid on it, right? All right, so that's what came in the mail today. Sometime this week, I'm going to be receiving new computers, which is awesome. New old computers. I got some more Net Vistas that are a little bit more advanced than the one I have. One day I will find the perfect person to hand my development board of 3D effect. Oh, wow. I would love to have a Voodoo 3. But they're really expensive. That's why I got so excited about the 3D effects being like, you know, because maybe they'd be announcing some new old boards for retro gamers. Not that that would be a great money-making adventure, but they're too spendy. They're too spendy on eBay, to be totally honest. But I would love to have a Voodoo 3. Oh, that's what you said is a Voodoo 3. I don't know the difference between a development board and a regular board. Like, does it not have support? Like, proper support? Drivers be a problem? I don't know all those details. You know what? I'm gonna go grab a Surge because I'm just starting to feel really tired. In front of Artyom Havok, wall of big box. I want to camp out. And I look at every single one of them at a time. Just soaking the amazing. There's some cool stuff back there. And it's not just like these are the important games for gaming. These are the games that are important for me. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Thanks for sticking around. It's ruined my heart. I love this room. It makes me very happy. I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on with my Raspberry Pi over there. It seems to be being weird. Alright, Surge, baby. There you go. 1999. That's not how old this one is. Be right back. Awesome, Dragon. Yeah, I'm just feeling tired. We'll fix that. You were just talking shit about that drink? I'll ban you. I love Surge. Well, I don't really like sodas. I don't. They're too sweet for me. It's one of those things when you stop drinking it, they're disgusting. But I was in the mood for some nostalgia, so I bought a case from Amazon. Surge commercials are peak 90s. In a way nothing else quite reached. Yeah. They were like the end result of like MTV and just weird. Okay. A little orange juice in it, sure. There's like when I first started to drink it, Sean, it's like, oh god, that's too sweet. See, for me, sweetness is one of those things, like if I don't have it for a while, it's disgusting. But when you have like a candy bar, then you start craving more and it starts to taste good. My problem with sugar is it makes me very sick. And it's taken me a while to figure out that it was the cause. Tell you what else is making me sick. My cat destroyed the litter box on the other end of the hallway, and I'm like dying here. It is so fucking foul. Somebody got fed wet food last night, and it's ruining everything for me. Yeah. And she's out there screaming too. I've tried throwing the cat out. I've threatened before. I feel bad now that one's not here anymore. Jesus. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna go get that out of the litter box. I can't anymore. And put a fan in here to blow air out. It's just too strong. Like, it's just, no. Somebody do a couple shout outs. Hit, Interpro Arcade. Lieutenant Dan Ice Cream, please. Give him a shout out, Emmy Cat. Let me just go deal with that and I'll be right back. Sorry for all the, I'll be right backs.
I'll save you. Oh wait, no, the car died. No.
Are you fucking serious right now? Get out of the car, dude. Give me money to fix myself. That's fucking stupid. I'm recording right now. I'm streaming. I'm literally recording this.
Oh, okay. Hang on. How do I give money? Is this the button for money? Whoopsies. Ah. Little did he know, I was streaming too.
Okay, I am here. Sorry, I know there were more clips there. That one seemed like a good time to come back. Alright, so we're playing a game called Drakensang, which I think is how that's pronounced. Seems right. Welcome in, everybody, by the way. That came in just now. Wolfie T Plays, it's good to see you. I was just eating a Biscoff biscuit from your box. True Tonys, great to see you. Emmy Cat, you were here. Pot of Smoke, there you are. I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day. I am trying to amp myself up a little bit because I got tired after that town hall discussion over on Between Two Beards. So this game strikes me as like Knights of the Old Republic as far as the way it controls. GOG. Sunny Galaxy here. It did not get along with Linux and wine. Like, oh my god, it did. Just like 800 error messages just popped up. And cascading windows. It was wild. I fired this game up for a couple minutes, and it looked absolutely stunning. I'm not sure what this game is actually called. It's based on a tabletop RPG by the same name. But it doesn't have a subtitle, and Twitch only has like Drakensang Online, Drakensang the Dark Eye, and Drakensang something else. Not just generic Drakensang, like this right here. So I don't know if I tagged it right. Like maybe this is one of the tabletop RPGs. I also, not knowing what its name was, could not find anything other than Drakensang Online in the Wikipedia, so I don't know what year it came out. We could try to look... Let's try this. Let's look at its store page. Let's see what GOG says. 2009, so not retro. I think the online version came out in 2011. So yeah, it's a pen and paper RPG. It looks solid. I'm hoping it's fun. Oh yeah, you can absolutely blame me for good things. That's my preferred way to be blamed. Oh.
When the world was young, the gods made dragons the guardians of the sacred order. But evil powers sought to destroy the divine order. They sowed treachery and discord amongst the dragons
Nice.
and throughout the land. Filled with envy and greed, the younger dragons set the world aflame with hatred and war. The Elder Dragons managed to restore the balance, but they paid a terrible price.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to meet and hang out with people again.
In the aftermath of the final battle, the elves deserted their cities to live a life of peace and harmony in the meadows and forests of Aventuria. But the dwarves never forgot the dragon's treachery. The flames of battle still burn strong in their hearts. And the dragons are their mortal enemies. From the ashes of those ancient empires arose the human folk. Their civilization flourished in the wake of the dragon's defeat. They worshiped them as the guardians of the sacred order. But the ancient guardians have long passed from this world, and the peoples of Aventuria are blind to what I have seen. Once more, the forces of evil seek to sow treachery and discord. My strength wanes. But there is still much to be done. Forged in fiery depths. A blade of deadly steel. Our heroes to serve and our foes to crush.
Holy shit. The guy leaned into that voice acting, didn't he? So you can already tell that this is gonna be a pretty game. This is gonna be a pretty game. Look at the settings real quick here. Graphics, there's actually some good options here. It's hard to tell that they've been selected. They're just slightly more yellow when you've clicked on them. See what I mean? Graphics card coils are screaming right now. Confirm orders on off. Interesting. Controls looks like it's mostly all rebindable. Tutorials, we're going to need those. Pulse combat when combat begins. Yeah, see what I mean? So I think this is going to be very KOTOR-like. New game. So we get to build a character.
I am turning to you in what are now dark times. Much has happened over the past few years. I have become embroiled in matters that can now scarcely be untangled. In order to achieve this, I desperately need an outsider, an unknown face. My house is situated on the Prayer Square in Fairdark, opposite the temple. I know I can count on
Hey, Grady.
your help. May Arvis be with you on your journey. Your old friend, Ardo. P.S. If I'm not there when you arrive, my caretaker will be able to tell you where to find me.
So that's foreshadowing. He won't be there. It wouldn't. Okay, so this is weird. We're going to switch gender because we only play as women around here when we have the choice. So here's a warrior, archer, and a soldier. Okay. But if you click this, we go to a whole nother set of classes. Like, I expected this to rotate around as I clicked that, but it didn't do that. It went somewhere else. So here's a battle mage, a healing mage, a charlatan, and they've all got their own backstories and different stuff, I guess. Here's a rogue. So this is all like burglars and thieves. I guess in my head I didn't see a rogue as an outlaw, but I guess they are. Best I can tell is you can't change any details. Like, these are all preset. It's kind of interesting how much smaller the thief is than the burglar. By, like, an entire foot. So over here is, like, an elemental. That looks like a dark-skinned Lara Croft in a huge way. Meta mage. Here's a pirate. An Amazon. Here's a ranger, spellweaver, and a fighter. Then you can't switch genders. There's only male dwarfs, I guess. And then we're back over to warrior and stuff. So this is interesting. Melee bonus, social talent penalty. You can use the die here to create a name, or you can make one. I have a redeem for naming a character. Feel free to redeem that if you want to come up with a good name. I wish that this told me at all, like, if they were going to have a preference for a certain kind of weapon. The fact that it doesn't tells me that they don't. You know, my Diablo brain's like, dexterity, that's bow and arrows, right? Use of hold on. See, this one doesn't say anything about a weapon type. Minimal armor reflects their preference for speed and mobility. But this one actually says she is also well versed in the use of throwing weapons. Skilled in the art of persuasion, she's an expert at judging a person's character and intentions. Her preferred weapon is a dagger. No's for dagger are second to none. Judging intensifies. Okay, battle mage, staff. Healing mages are poor at fighting. We're not doing that. What's charlatan? With an EP? What? The excellent dexterity. That's 14. So what can a charlatan do? High dexterity. Dexterity and sleight of hand. She's charismatic and knows how to look after herself with an EP. I don't know what an EP is. Alright, we want to name it Karen. Karen Lol or Karen? Or Bloody Mary? What kind of character do you guys want? Charlatan sounds interesting. If not that, I'm thinking... Oh, man. Ranger, honestly. Oh, here it is, bow and arrow. So we're doing this. Okay, I see it now. She's unbeatable with the bow and arrow. That is my jam. That's what we'll do. Blood Lily, Bloody Mary, Karen. Pick one. Karen. Alright. Alright, and away we go. Karen of... Where's Karen from? And make her the mouth of the group. Hey, Captain Peel Card. I love that emote so much. Karen of Hell. I like it. Alright, we're not doing expert mode. Nothing else we can customize here. Doesn't look like it. Now watch this. This is cool. Because you guys are like, oh, it's a menu. It's not a menu. This is the game. I hit start game. I said I hit start game. And there it is. We were actually in the game already, which I think is dope as shit. I like these little touches. Welcome to the world of Aventuria. It's a nice transition, yeah. You will meet many people on your travels who will ask you to do favors in various sizes for them. The life of a hero involves gradually collecting a great number of tasks and a large amount of information. In order to keep track of all of these things, you will carry a quest book with you, which all instructions are logged for you to read them at any time. New information is acquired from conversations or completing a task. Task causes the entries in the quest book to be modified. These changes are indicated in the book by symbols, which lights up. You will also receive messages informing you of new quests. Alright, so the way this works is we get the swingy camera if we hold the right mouse button. We click, we move, or we can take direct control. We cannot take control of the camera with the keyboard or the mouse since it's on the screen, which makes this... I don't know. I don't know which way I prefer here, honestly. I feel like the camera is way too fast, though. Let's hit that by half, honestly. Okay, that's way better. That's not swimmy, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm... The world map. The world map shows the Principality of Kosh. On your travels, you will reach different waypoints. Once you have visited these for the first time, they will be displayed as symbols on the map. You can move the map sections to display by holding down the mouse. Oh, cool. It seems to be a very vertical map. Look, is that a bird on the map? That's cool. That's pretty cool. You can move the map section by displaying or holding down on the mouse button. Scroll, zoom. When you leave a place or arrive at a particular waypoint, you can use the world map to journey from one area to another. To do this, click on your destination and your party will set off in that direction. You should, however, bear in mind that various events may occur during your journey. Location map. The location map shows the area where your character currently is. This map is revealed in stages, so we got the Fog of War. It's a very useful tool for getting your bearings. A small version of the location map is displayed at the top left. Oh, okay, so we got a compass mini-map that can be toggled using the eye symbol. Okay. Depending on the level of various talent values, additional information is displayed on the map. Streetwise shows quest givers and merchants. Survival reveals hidden plans and animals. Dwarf nose. Dwarf nose detects hidden doors. Okay. Area on the map. So we can zoom in on this, which is pretty cool. World map. So what would be the button for world map? So that'll make that go away. Right click to talk. Okay. Sneak, pause combat, walk, run. Get a nice casual walk here. Okay. Light in the darkness. Astral energy cost 1. Meek UB. Inventory. I is character sheet. Okay, so it's also inventory and character sheet. So it's a full... Okay, cool. The character sheet displays all of the game's relevant values for a character. On the left-hand side of the sheet, you will find basic values. In the right section, you can switch between 6 tabs. At the top to show The views, inventory, talent. Okay, sure. By clicking the character portrait on the right-hand edge, you will probably see just one at first, but others may be added later. Sure, so as we get a party. This is a party game. You can switch between characters. So if we're in this menu, we should be able to just toggle. Right-clicking. You receive useful tips when you move your mouse over the world and objects. Right-clicking often brings up a context menu containing further information. Oh boy. Inventory contains all objects characters carry with them. 2 inventory bags and a quest bag provide space for your items you have earned or collected. 2 inventory bags. Oh, cool. So they're all right here. Neat. Neat. You should pay attention to your armor rating and the weight. As the heavier your character's armor is, the more handicapped you'll become. Got it. Clicking on an item. Okay. To place an item in the appropriate place, clicking on them and then clicking again places it back in the bag. Oh, so we just click. Let's give another member a party item. Press and hold the left mouse button and drag the object to their portrait. Objects quickly in-game use the same method to place in the quick slot as the bottom edge of the screen. What? Oh, okay, so, okay. So we could drag and do that. So if I click it, it goes there. I click it, it goes here. That's easy peasy. Yep. No one needs clothing, just shoes. Arrowheads. This is inventory bag 1. That's 2. This is quest bag. Quest bag is important documents. Items from the quest bag cannot be thrown away. And no item from the normal inventory can be placed in here. Sure. What do you do? Upgrade values. Well then. I'm so glad that if you hover these, you get to see what they are. Cancel. Okay, so this is inventory. This is all this stuff. I don't think I actually... Oh, I do. Limited number of arrows. That's not good. Looks like we can make. Friendman007, thank you for the friend. The friendening, the follow. That thing. Talents reflect the personality of the character. Okay. I think I'll be able to figure this out. Combat talents. Probably be able to upgrade in here. I'm not gonna spend the whole stream reading all these things. It's probably gonna bite me in the ass. But, you know. Special skills, so these are all upgrades. Range, defensive, sure. Magic talents. There's a lot here. I mean, not on this screen, but in this game. Spells. Recipe book. No available recipes. Blacksmithing and archery. Alright, so... Bower, okay. It's about bower. So here's the instructions about how to make arrows. Amount 20. One of each gives us 20 arrows. Oh, so this thing, you could... These are all the same. I thought they were different every page. They're not. I don't have any to spend anywhere. Okay. Recipe book, bower. So how would I use this? So maybe if I right-click context here, look, drop, close, look. Do I drag it into the slot? No! Oh, no, 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 no. The Mind and the Martyr every Monday. Nice. 6 p.m. Pacific time. Oh, you're gonna be doing it on Friends Who Roll Dice. I need to add them. I need to add them. When you were on that one stream, I didn't have them followed, and I had to go hunting through chat logs of previous streams to find the link. When you were on that. Oh, no. No, cancel. Uh-oh. Hey, DC Bueller. How's your day going? Okay. Nice. So, message log? Oh no. Quests, character sheets. I think we lost the tutorial. So I don't know how to do the crafting. I clicked out of it. I don't know how to do it. Quest has been updated. Well, show me the quests. Okay. From an old friend. Okay, we knew this. We gotta go here. Do this thing. What were you? Message log? So we could leave that up if we wanted to. Select all, huh? So, I just paused everything. Principality of... Oh, okay, that's how you get to the world map. So I think we could select a point and unpause if we wanted. Zoom in. Actually, nice snappy zooms here. This game is very pretty. I mean, very, very pretty. Thanks for shouting them out, Ren. Like, look at this water.
Hold on. I have to exchange a few words with you.
May I partake in a verbal comment system? Social talents can be used to gain further information. The highest talent prowess scores in the group is used to do this. The talent test is rolled. Their reaction will show if it was successful or not. Now we can stop talking. I am still looking for a dedicated late night mod on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I need to start paying attention to who actually shows up and is there until 1 to 2 a.m. Pacific time. It's really late, so at Texas time that's like 3 a.m. Because I got mods up until about midnight, but it's that last little bit that I'm kind of by myself. Oh, you're on the West Coast. Okay. Did I say Texas? You're in Vegas, right? Nevada. Okay, duh. Oh, yeah. I just like jumped halfway across the country trying to remember. Yeah, I'm gonna do some thinking about what I'm looking for there, but it's still a thing. West Coasters unite! It's just outside of Las Vegas. Right. Vegas is in Nevada. It's okay. I'm really dumb today. Like I feel like my brain is just scrambled. Alright, hold on. I have to exchange a few words with you. Is there a problem? I have traveled a long way and hope to reach the city of Furdock before sunset. Dragon? No, I haven't sent the email. Because I need to figure out, I didn't have any extra time this past week. I need to figure out what's up with Tie 4. I need to install it on 2 different computers and try moving the file around and figuring that out. And I also, the other thing that I'm waiting on is I need to buy the other 2 games that I don't have to make sure they work the same way as one. I don't want to get the studio involved if only one of their games works. You know what I mean? I haven't had any time. There was some chat about doing a tabletop RPG with Warlock and some other people. I think that the conversation was taking place in Fractal Mind Mike's channel. We were talking about doing Numenera. At least I'm pushing for that, because I've always wanted to play that one. Its setting is more appealing to me. Yeah, I'd love to do some tabletops. Some of you guys know my story about what happened to the last Dungeon Master I had. I haven't had one since. That was actually the first and only Dungeon Master. Okay. Karen of Hell. Is there a problem? I have traveled a long way and hope to reach the city of Furdock before sunset. Sergeant Erland. We have so many problems here that I don't know. It's a banger of a story. That's way more complicated in the way that I'm going to reductively simplify it right now. And I mean, it was very complicated. But our dungeon master went off meds and got irritated with the president and the Pope on Twitter. And he hopped in his car to fix the president. He just drove east. And he got picked up in Minnesota because he hit a deer before he got out of Washington. And I got interviewed by the FBI and the Secret Service to the President of the United States. This was as COVID and the riots in Portland were starting. 2021 had a very rough start. But yeah, he made it halfway there. I don't know what his... He needed to be on meds. But I'm gonna like sum up here. Like, the guy can't be in our life anymore. Obviously, for obvious reasons, because that was disruptive. But I miss him, and I still care about him, and that's just not who he was when he was on proper medication. And I hope that he's doing okay. He's no longer in custody. They got him back on meds, and yeah, he lost a very good job, too. It's public news because there's newspaper articles about it, but yeah, he had a good job at Intel that he lost. But I hope that he's okay. Wild story. Wild story. Yeah, at the point where the Secret Service to the President of the United States are sitting on my back patio, asking me for, like, a profile, like the backstory of him and my relationship to him, is the point where I have to cut somebody out of my life, unfortunately. But like I said, I do really like the guy. He was never threatening to anyone that I saw in person. But I haven't spoken to him, won't speak to him. Especially with my wife's position at the hospital, that could be a conflict, a big one. Numenera is best played with 3 players, maybe max 4. Numenera is the one I really want to play. I bought the starter kit. It's still sitting back there. Like, I was really into it. I just haven't found anybody that wants to play it. They're all like, "No, let's play D&D." I'm just like, but I don't really care about this medieval stuff. They didn't have toilet paper back then. They all smell bad. All right. We sure have problems here that I don't know where to start. First, the reinforcements didn't turn up. Furdock has been sealed off. And all the while, there's a pack of bloodthirsty murderers roaming around the countryside. I'd like to think, what's really going on? I'd like to know what's really going on. At the moment, only dignitaries and travelers of good repute are given pass to enter the city. There's a Stargate in the works. I'd play that. Stargate's fucking cool. I also have a sealed giant adventure game box of Lara Croft Legends or Tomb Raider Legends. That's like you know, like draw a card, you get an event kind of thing. I don't know. I've never opened it. I'd love to play that with somebody. I grabbed it on a closeout sale on Amazon. All the people in my local group are like, Tomb Raider? Be that as it may, I have urgent business in Furdock. An invitation from an old friend has been updated. The Viscount is a respectable man, but you won't get past Inspector Nandor without 2 attesters willing to vouch for your good character. Nandor is the customs inspector. He alone decides who can enter the city of Furdock at this time. I love the Choose Your Own Adventure books. I didn't know that. That sounds delightful, though. Choose Your Own Adventure books were amazing. I need to start like making lists of who wants to get in on board games. Otherwise, I'll be like, cool, we got a party, and then I forget everybody that was in it and nobody brings it up again. Were you wanting to get in on that, Bueller? Yes. And coffee cup, Ren. Nikki waves, hey! Are you waving to say hi, or are you waving to get in on some tabletop action? Can I get a shout out for Nikki Phoenix? She is fantastic. I've been catching a lot of saying hi. I've been catching a lot of her streams lately. She's been doing some great point and click adventure games. Blackwell, about a lady, a medium tied to a spirit. That was phenomenal. Cat peel card. Doing Thimbleweed Park. I tuned in right with the super the clown. It was so cringy. I was laughing so hard though. There's a part in that game where you take over your playable character of the clown, who's just telling these awful, like insulting jokes to a crowd, and just being like back alley scum. It was just like, well, this is what we're doing. I was laughing so hard, just the same. All right, Karen of Hell. This is what I find in testers. Okay, then I will just find a testers. Excuse me, may I ask you a few questions? Don't really care about all that. Abracadagger 420. It's nice to see you, friend. I love Wadjet Eye Studio. I know that name. Ransom the bleeping insult clown. Yeah. Who are you? Capcom? The number of ambushes and the highway robberies. Okay. That has a... That's an X, not a plus. Okay. This game is very pretty. See, now we're on the quest to see... Oh, look at the little... You see the little dust clouds? And how dirt magically turns into leaves? Oh, Blackwell series. Sure, got it. Plant lore. Where's Sean? Is Sean here? We got some plant lore. If you want... You guys know what to do if you want me to read this in the lore section. Because I got to redeem for that. That is hilariously appropriate for this setting right now. Called Shardlight. Hey Arnie, how you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna read it. Along the wayside grow beneficial plants and herbs. If you have a high talent or prowess value survival, the places close by where such plants can be found. You mark the location in the map. Oh, look at that. Oh, whirlweed. Here's some oneberry bush. What a name. Oneberry bush and whirlweed together. This map is great, honestly. Once you've found an herb, you can right-click on it to collect it. You'll only be able to do this successfully, however, if you have plant lore talent, which is a test roll. If the talent test is successful, a loot window will open and you'll be able to collect the plant. Karen of Hell, you're in your own way. But where is it? Hello. Loot, we got it. Okay, whirlweed. Pick up all items. Okay. Has anybody ever played this game? Oh, oneberry bush. This seems incredibly competent. Be interesting to see what the combat's like. I've never heard of it. Before I grabbed it on GOG. Wait, is this the place I'm not supposed to be, or is this a camp outside?
I'm terribly sorry you were robbed, but my hands are tied.
But it's an ancient heirloom, and of course, I'd be extremely grateful.
I'd like to, but I have strict orders.
What a fool! This isn't some waitress you have before you.
No, no!
The queen.
No, no!
Don't be such a show-off, little man. I want to report to Sergeant Early, but only for the lady's sake.
Reminds me of the new gunnery from episode 1. Hamlock the Mountain Bank. Mounty Bank. What is this? What is this then? Nice nightcap. He's overdressed. She's, well, that's a great top. I heard you speaking to the guard just now. I need 2 attesters willing to testify to make a character. Let's just do this. Then perhaps you should speak to Selena. She's the one with the problem, not me. Here, NFL. Okay. Praise be to Aves. Alright, let's talk to Queen Selena. Yes. Well, she's got a voice. I am Karen of Hell. I'm traveling to Burdock. Overheard your conversation. Oh, then you know that I was robbed. The thief stole a very valuable diadem. No idea what that is. It was a family heirloom. That's most regrettable. Is there anyone in particular who you suspect? Sorry, I can help you. She's gonna catch chest cold? I did stream, did 2 streams of Techno Babylon. Ended up calling it immediately after. It's completely disrespectful of an actual suicide call, which I take very serious offense to. And then having HIV for fun, when someone I care deeply has about. Yeah, I played a bit more off stream and found racism rampant. Yeah, I've had a couple games. I think I actually talked to you about them, Nikki. Haze was one of them. I played that here, and they started throwing around the other F word, not fuck. Pretty, well, I mean, once is enough. But it made me uncomfortable. And like you could tell that like the game was possibly, because all these guys, these were all like military guys, and they were all jumped up on this drug, and there was like super bro culture, and you were like having these like thoughts in your head like, you know, something's wrong, something's weird, they're doing stuff to us to make us killing machines or something like that. And you could tell that the game was going to go in a statement direction that was opposed to what it was forcing at you with, you know, these guys like calling each other girly men, you know, if they weren't tough enough. And I mean, it was very like toxic masculinity, the Commando Squad. But it just went on too long. The entire stream, and they were still doing it. I hadn't reached the point, I guess, if it was ever going to come, you know, where you realize that these guys were the bad guys or whatever. And it was very uncomfortable. I have considered playing more of it on my own just to see where it went, but I wouldn't stream that again. There was another game, but like, I hadn't spent much time thinking about it. That I was just like, nope, we're done. But I can't remember what it was. Like, I wrote it off real quick. What was the game? It was called Haze. It was a PS3 exclusive, I think. On the cover, it's got a guy in a black and yellow striped helmet, and like you see his eye through the shattered glass on it. The first F word. Yeah, it wasn't. Downloaded an adventure puzzle game in the first 2 minutes, a guy was hanged. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about art and edgy art. Is it gonna be like, you know, torture and shock porn, or is it gonna tell a cohesive story where that's an important part of it? And like my gut is like when I bail out of a game too early, I don't get the whole picture. You know, I just get the part that made me feel uncomfortable. My wife and I have talked about this a lot. With movies like Dirty Harry. I mean, I personally feel it's a great movie. But it's got, like, you know, the time capsule that is, you know, rampant racism. And, you know, many other problems that just, you know, weren't even that much shunned at the time. But I still think it's a good movie. but I have to watch it in a time capsule where it was like, you know, this is a problem that, yeah, I don't know. This is a bigger conversation than I want to have right now on the stream. But if you guys kind of get what I'm saying, like if it tells a cohesive story that is a time capsule of the 60s or 70s, yeah. But it was just released. Yeah. You know, and then there's games like Hatred. I mean, that game was released on like on the backs of massacres and school shootings. If you guys know what Hatred is, you know what I'm talking about. I think I own it. It's a twin stick shooter, so I like to play them, but like, you know, the game starts and it's like, today's the day. And then he just starts killing cops, and it's like, eh. So I haven't really spent any time with that at all. I'll probably never stream that one. But I do see like story and game mechanics as, and the end message when it's a whole package, as more important than like the sum total of all its parts, I think is what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. You enjoyed that game? Are you talking about Hatred? Or, oh, the other one that you stopped playing on stream. Gotcha. I mean, I go into all of these games that I play here blind. Like 99% of them. Anything can happen. I'm still going to give them the fair, you know, hour to 2 hour shake. Haze, I did that and was done. I didn't really, I think I ended the stream after like an hour and a half, so it wasn't technically like early, but kind of had a chat about it at the end, if I remember correctly, about why it made me uncomfortable. But, you know, that's the thing about art. Sometimes it's a statement on why those things are bad, but you don't get that till the final chapter when the character redeems themselves. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean by sum total. Like, once it's all done and you're like, okay, what he did here was bad, but then he learned and improved himself. And that's the thing that I really strongly believe in, especially when it comes to, you know, because people can change. You know, I've talked about that a lot. And second chances and redemptions, that's a thing I believe in. We're just read the room, coffee. I agreed. The nose ring, this octagonal nose ring, and the hazel or the gold eyes, they're doing it for me. Well, it was. Go ahead and say it, sister. It was Dramnor, your beloved Dramnor. Yeah, that's his voice now. Hamlock. You old crow, keep your nose out of my affairs. If you had listened to me back then, you would have less problems now. My cat is mimicking me in the other room right now. I'm not joking. I can hear going, meow. Oh no, there's a cat in the game. Did you guys just hear that? Yeah, there's a cat in the game. Okay. Yeah, man, Faye, we're checking this out. It seems pretty cool so far. Haven't seen any combat yet. One of my very best friends, fiance, passed away via hanging. So no, I don't like it. You know, nobody does. But she has a very reasonable, terrible reaction to scenes like that in a movie. You know, she's a person that would have to check the list of, is this a thing in this movie? What is that like? Is there spiders or does the dog die? That kind of thing. But yeah, I understand that. I understand that totally. Arcania. It's based on the same pen. Oh, I have not. But it was a DOS game 15 years earlier, so. The clothing seems period appropriate. Yeah, she's got good eyes. Eyes are up here. Eyes are up here. Manifest your favorite role player? There you go. Oh, stop. You're quarreling. It's unbearable. If you have to keep interrupting, then at least tell me how I can get to Furdok. Just ignore this little weasel. Even Draenor. Even if Draenor is involved in this. Sorry. I don't think it was his idea. Please find my beloved Draenor. In return, I will help you reach Furdok. She has this very model pose, too. Sorry, it's after midnight here. Yeah, no worries. No worries, we're all having fun. Even while talking about heavy topics. I'm sorry, but I don't understand the question. How can Mountebank help me? Alright, I will help you. Do you have any idea where Jenner might be hiding? Cool. Try looking for Runkle Bag Thumper. I feel like the name that we chose, Dame of Hell, is nowhere near as good as Runkle Bag Thumper. That one absolutely takes the cake. He's an old friend, Draenor. I can't say that I like him, but perhaps he knows something. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind all of this. Good. We'll know more once I found him. Farewell, Selena. It's Drakensang, by the way.
What do you want from old Aurelia?
Old Aurelia. What can you teach me? Plant lore already acquired. Alchemy need 210D, whatever the fuck that means. Already acquired. You can't teach me anything. I am all knowing. This feels very Witcher 1. There's burrito. Two-headed calf. But there's that cat. What did he say, Selena? That Selena has the body of... Hag? What hag? What? Can't pet the cat? Shut up, old back, they said. There's Runkle Bag Thumper. He's up here. We can head towards that. Alright, so the map faces the direction that your character is pointing, not the camera. Mercenary God. Oh! Hello! Chest locked. Pick locks. You need a pick lock talent. Not a thing that we have? Okay, let's read this. It looks complicated. Okay. Need a tool. Small knife, a hairpin, which are expended during use if the talent is successful. The lock will open. If unsuccessful, however, the character will be suggested to a handicap for a certain period of time. During this, he or she will receive a large penalty. The hell does that mean? What class am I playing? Ranger. Ranger. It's usually what I go for. Female Ranger. It's been that way since Diablo 1. So what about saving? Let's do this. Penalty, you say? Okay, I guess my knife that I have doesn't work. I think Runkle Bag Thumper is going to be over here. God, that name is ridiculous. What did that symbol mean? That's a devotee. There's another chest over here. What can you teach me? Tree poisons. I think I already have that. They're just like, you need to be very careful and pick what you want. Also, here's the starting town where you can get all the things that you didn't pick. Burrito Bren. Oh, are you Bag Thumper? I got you, Bag Thumper. He was right behind that rock. I just walked right by him. The camera in this is actually kind of smart.
What? Who are you in fetch, Dave?
Me, of course not. I asked if he was hiding. I'm a keen bird watcher, and I'm here to observe the local variety of goose. Oh, I don't want to serve you any longer. Fair. No!
What? Who's that?
Karen sent me. Vex is the god of thievery and trickery. Thank you, Manife. What? No, I mean, yes, but nothing to do with the theft of her... Congratulations, your character has received their first adventure point. It will, of course, in the course of their eventful lives... Boy, they're really promising adventure here, aren't they? More points will be presented. Complete tasks. Action points, AP. Can be used at any time to improve a character's playing value. Character sheet in the progress mode. Red seal, yep. That may be true, otherwise... Well, he would have left town a long time ago. Perhaps there was a strange man at Selena's show earlier. Oh, she's a performer? He couldn't take his eyes off her, but whereas everyone else had their eyes glued to her beautiful body, he only had eyes on her, which I'm assuming is a necklace, which totally negates the physics of how he thinks people are looking. He only had eyes for the diadem. And believe me, I know that look. That certainly does sound suspicious. But how will that help us find Draenor? Oh, cool. Thanks for the lore, Manife. Do you think the mysterious stranger might be behind the theft? Not necessarily. He spoke with Draenor after the show, and it looked as though he was threatening him. Draenor is an honorable rogue. He would never steal from the woman he loves. If Draenor is mixed up in this, then I'm sure the stranger has something to do with it. She is a class which in German called Gaukler. They're like a circus artist juggling, dancing, and entertaining. Oh, sure, okay. There was a Mediterranean place in Norfolk, Virginia, when I lived in Virginia Beach, that had belly dancers. That was cool as shit. Belly dancing is fucking cool. If you guys ever get the chance to see live belly dancers, do it. And this was a really like compact place, so they were like right next to you. It was crazy. The food was fantastic too. It was like vegan friendly. The guy I lived with was a vegan. And so was his girlfriend. You know, most Mediterranean stuff actually is. It's cool shit. If you ever get the opportunity to see live belly dancing, do it. It's neat. I don't want to go into work tonight, but I must. I have to keep saving up for the move. Yeah. My belly dances every time I move. What do you mean? Where could Drimnor be? That stranger is in league with a gang of murderers. If you can find those scoundrels, then you will find Draenor. I don't know where his hideout is, but perhaps the innkeeper at the Jagged Blade. That was a weapon in The Witcher 1. No, Witcher 2. Jagged Blade was a very powerful weapon in The Witcher 2. I think that was the one, if you found it, it was the most powerful weapon in the game. Unless I'm really misremembering. He can help you. Knows the countryside and hideouts. Alright, I hope you find them. Thanks, Selena. I can take 10 paces without... I can't take... Thanks to Selena, I can't take 10 paces around without arousing suspicion of the town's guard. We can never complete our mission without the help of someone who can move about freely. Hail, Selpy! Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, this game, all I know it by is what's on GOG, which is Drakensang. What is... Coffee Cup raided twice? Today? Are you just hitting the raid command instead of host? Needed to host. Got it. Got it. That's funny. Thank you for the host. Mission? What mission? Me and my big mouth. Oh well, it's too late now. Draenor and I wanted to join the Guild of Thieves in Furdock. We are actually here for our entrance examination. I understand. Perhaps I can help you. Thank you so much for the host, everybody. Nikki, thank you. I understand. Perhaps I can help you. Well, would you really? I think these guys need to do their own dirty work. To really help us... Okay, listen up. We have to complete these 3 tasks, each of which requires exceptional skill, which is why I came here with Draenor, a born thief. What do I have to do? Great. Now to the tasks. There are 3 tasks, but I only know the first one. Completing this task will lead us to the second task. Our orders are: find the chest at Abe's shrine and steal its content. A few more questions. Ask away, I have plenty of time. Who might know? Okay, we already know that. Alright, may get Fex. Get Fex be with you. Okay, let's look at the map here. It's a laboratory. Weird. Thieves crate. The thieves crate is the one behind this. You can just hold forward and do this. Damn it. Locked. So I need a tool probably. What does this guy have? Brindo Bento. Pleasant day.
I wish you a pleasant day.
I would like to buy something. Alright. I do not understand anything about these numbers. That's, yeah. That's gonna be like learning a whole nother language for me. Hairpin? Ducats, dollars, farthings? I just want to buy 4. So dollars are probably 10, so... Fuck, I don't know. Have a good one, all. I'm wrapping up my work day. Nice. Thanks for hanging out, Cap. Oh, well, that wasn't a lockpick. That was just hairpins.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
All right, we'll go to the tavern then. You looking for a bear? You're free tonight. That's my plan tonight, Cap. That's my plan tonight. After I'm done streaming and I eat dinner, my plan is to work on that. I'd love to have that set up by tomorrow. But I will, pretty busy the rest of the week. But yeah, we were also gonna have that other talk. We can do that tonight. I am exhausted of talking today. But we can make it happen. Because I'm going to be busy pretty much the rest of the week after today. This is kind of my free night. So if we don't do that, I'm going to try to work on Cyberpunk. But my wife gets home tomorrow. And I'm really happy to see her. And then I've got, you know, my night streams. And so yeah, tonight, cool. I will shoot you a message after I eat dinner. Captain Peelcar is a fantastic dude, and he's helping me on a project that I think will knock you guys' socks off. Like next level shit around here. If you guys are not following Captain Peelcar, you really need to. Dude is a phenomenal streamer, and the tech that he puts into his stream just looks like child's play over here, honestly. Fucking inspirational, this guy. Can I get a shout out for Captain Peelcar, please? Rulana. That's a pretty name.
Hi, Rondra. What now?
Now this is my type of girl right here. Scar over the eye and everything. Rondra. Rulana. By Ron. Oh, is Rondra one of the gods then? Must be. Thanks, Ren. I can't help but overhear your conversations with the innkeeper. Perhaps I can help you. She looks like a sim. Look at her. She's acting just like a sim from Sims 3. I think I saw her uvula. Or whatever is in the back of her throat. Help me? I'm the daughter of Kirkham. Never needs helping. And don't you forget that. I thought you might want somebody to help you find a bear. Ha! I'm just getting bored of waiting for permission to continue to Furdock. When I see Furdock, my brain says Facebook. When I heard that a wild bear has been attacking the villagers, I thought I might be something of a challenge. A nice way to pass the time. Well, if you are that bored, would you like to accompany me to the Dark Forest? I'm sure we will find plenty of challenges within its depth. By Rhonda Sword, why not? We have a party member. And she's a beast. Alright. If I continue playing this, party members are only going to be female. Just like Metal Gear Solid, where we threw all the men overboard the oil rig. And then harvested female soldiers. For so long that I stopped playing the game. And haven't gone back to it. Too long didn't read, or today I learned. For you guys, I mean. You don't have to play as Snake at Metal Gear Solid 3. You can play as anybody you recruited. Including female characters. I was probably about 40 hours into that game when I realized that. It's pretty cool. It's a Monty Python reference. Oh, I haven't seen Monty Python in a million years. My Rondrosaurus certainly sounds better than listening to the blathering innkeep all day. I shall join you. Great, let's go. Excuse me. If you're looking for a new challenge, Alstone the Hunter has not visited the village for a while now. Could you go into the Dark Forest and see if he is in good health? Holy Grail is? Nice. No problem, I can of course do that. I think I was supposed to get that mission first. Does everybody have the same color eyes?
Good choice.
Party members, you don't go adventuring alone. As you play, you will make friends who accompany you on your travels. You can use dialogues to add them to your party and control up to 4 characters. Each member is depicted by a character portrait in the right. You can click on it to select the character and lead them around the game world. You can right-click to open context menus and double-click to select the entire group. You can equip each of your group members individually via the character sheet. You sure? In quick bar. They all receive adventure points, which you can use to increase your playing values. You should pay particularly. Oh my god, sorry, I can't read. Deep breath, Havok. I'm getting super hung up here. You should pay particular attention to the small symbols next to their portraits. These show the effects which you can currently place onto your characters. These can be positive or negative. On the bottom right side of the portrait, you can switch to combat styles. Between aggressive, a sword, defensive, a shield. Sure. So I can now play as her. Awesome. She's very Xena. Oh, that's why. Pressed the wrong button. I have Dragon Gym. I really have a hard time reading. ADD is one thing, like my mind will just trail off, and it's so much worse if I'm focusing on how I'm saying it that I just get lost in like single lines. It multiplies if it's a weird text. Jetter! Thank you so much for the Prime sub, dude. I really appreciate you, my friend. Shall I read it for you? Yeah, read it out loud in your own area where it doesn't help anyone. I wish that I was good at reading. It's not a skill I have. And it kind of bites me when it comes to streaming a lot. And it's, you know, it's embarrassing. But, you know, we'll kind of make do with what we have. And nobody's been mean to me about it, so I'll just keep on keeping on. This woman is a beast, and yeah. Yep. My kind of woman right here. She's probably like 6 foot as well. Okay, does she have a skill for...
Good choice.
Can I talk to her? Can I talk to my other party member? No.
Listen up, everyone.
Okay. We did earn a point. I'll have to do the DNG job now. Take care. Have a great rest of your stream. DC Bueller, thank you so much for being here. I literally travel to their place and knock down their door. I don't wait for them to answer, to knock them out. I always put the emphasis on commas in the wrong place. When I realize that I'm losing it when it comes to reading out loud, I'll do things like I will actually announce exclamation mark and blah 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 comma. Like, I'll just start doing that because I'm so irritated with how terrible I'm doing that I'll just make it silly. Defense mechanisms. So she's also a bow and arrow. You need to equip that. Come on, girl. You got this. Instructions for hunting arrows. Are these different?
Good choice.
Oh, you don't have any of those items. I still don't know how to do this. Let's put an attribute in here. So we got 10 adventure points. You put the wrong emphasis. Emphasis. Oh, the wrong syllable. Yep. Meep, mert, boop. I'm okay with reading. I actually like it too. But sometimes I misread words and stutter. When I stammer sometimes. Caffeine sometimes helps, sometimes makes it worse. It's ADD for me, like 100%. It's that my mind wanders. I've considered looking for medication on that, but I don't want more pills. Like, I want to be on the bare minimum. And even those are like, you know, depression, a sleep aid, something for like pain and inflammation. It's like a super ibuprofen kind of thing for my back. And like blood pressure stuff. And it's just like the idea of adding one more thing to mess with my gut or whatever else. Like, I just don't want it anymore. I used to be able to just sit and read. Didn't want anything else. I read through dozens and dozens of Star Wars books. I stopped taking that medication when I was like 19. Haven't been able to read since. Like, it's really got to be a captivating book, or I've got to be super bored. So I read a couple books while I worked, and I'll read at the gym. Like, if I'm on like a treadmill or whatever, I can read. Something on my phone that I can just tap to go to the next page. But those are places where like you're here doing this thing and you can't do anything else. When it's dark outside, I wish I had pills to help me sleep and don't make my heart beat irregular, increasing your blood pressure. The entire world if the entire world would just be cool, it'd be a better place to live in. Yeah. Yeah. If everybody was kind to one another, we'd all get along just great. Yeah, Manifest, I'm like a shark in that aspect, where if like I stop swimming, I start thinking about other things. So I'm all about forward momentum, which is exhausting, but it keeps me happy, and that's what I want to be. So. Okay, we're gonna upgrade. We hit the thing here. Courage, cleverness, intuition, charisma, dexterity, agility, constitution, strength. Oh, cool. We can, if we right click, we get a full description. Hell yes, it's exactly what I was just gonna. That's what I was gonna complain about. The ability to react quickly and resolutely in critical situations, but also daring, fearlessness when in the face of a risky situation. It's a passive role. In a passive role, high level of willpower and mental toughness, both resisting. That's the last line right here. Resisting magic when confronted by specters. High clearness of value represent knowledge acquired from books and good memory. So, analyze situations and draw a rational conclusion. Interesting. Seems high. You have the hand on the head guy? So I was just looking. I can't actually do these attributes. It's these base values for vitality and astral energy. So vitality is going to go up. Let's just sync all 10. Okay, let's do this. What? Adventure points 10. Experience points 10. Oh, these require 8. Treat poison, I can put. Oh, I see all these over here. Bower. Takes 4. Let's do vitality. What is your favorite color? Green and blue. I like seeing greens and blues in the same, view. Historically, like when I was a kid, I'd be like, green's my favorite color, but it's not. It's green and blue. So a thing like Crisis or Far Cry, like, visually could not be more appealing. You know what I mean? But I love like tropical greens and, ocean blues. Or like, a nice blue sky with evergreens. Those are my colors. Man, kind of wild. Hey, Beneezy, how you doing? Okay, awesome. One sec. When that dip happened, sharp drop in viewers. Crazy. It actually dropped by 10 when the stream went. I wonder if it just hasn't caught up, or if that many people were like, "Well, I'm done," which is fine. Totally understandable. No point in watching a stream that's like bit it. How's your day going, Beneezy? Okay. Ooh, human nature. Let's actually do that. There we go. All right, commit. I'm doing fantastic. Hey, B Squad leader too. I'm doing fantastic, guys. I talked myself into tiredness earlier today on Between Two Beards, but we all good. Oh, weird. Level 1. Okay. Oops. I think I just used whatever this was. I used Astral Energy. Okay. Astral Energy is blue. She doesn't have any. Endurance? Vitality. 24. 39. Oh shit, I just did it again. Damn it. Character. Oh, she's got her own points here. Adventure points. What do those go to? Do I only get a certain amount of points for all the characters in the party? That ain't good. Yeah, I'm having a hard time parsing how all this works, to be honest. I mean, these are all red, so I can't do anything with them. Did she just shout Amazon Prime? I think it was Pride, but damn. In a mix of green and blue. Nice. True Tony's calling it a night. Hey, 6 hours for an off stage. Oh, man. Have a great night, Tony. You only know the 3rd edition? All right. What I really want, guys, is to get into some combat. Guys and gals, I mean. Out of ammunition. Sure. She's so angry. She's so angry. Alright, let's find this. Actually, let's... no, we're going to go into the woods. We're doing it. Come with me, partner. Hello? Are you... There we go. There it is. Trying to replace guys, gals with folks. You know, I genderlessly call everybody dude. And always have.
Guess you should have taken better care of your master.
I can't believe it. You obviously don't know. Why, have you seen our master to a aquarium? He's a spellcaster. And he was wearing a pointed hat and a green robe. He's been missing yesterday.
So they lost their master. They're his apprentices or whatever. I don't care about all this. I'm clearly worried about him. Are you his students? Yes, we are. Trying to keep an eye on him. His magnificence. Youngest anymore. Can be a little distracted at time. Very distracted. In fact, please get to the point. Yes, I will. Did you last see... Where did you see him? We're at the inn study. The nuanced delights of Furdock Pale Ale. When suddenly disappeared. You already know what direction he went. Yeah, I use that pronoun extension for Twitch too. I mean, it's a good little add-on, probably also spyware, as all extensions are, but I'm very jaded on the tech world. But I use that too. Folks is a weird word. It's not one I enjoy saying. But it's, it's fine. So, like, my dad would always say old folks home when he was talking about a retirement community. So it's got, like, this, like, end-of-life connotation for me. Which is the reason I just don't love using it myself. Can't, association, sorry, is the word I meant. They is what I've been trying to say. No matter what I know or don't do, when I'm excited, everybody is dude. Which, just be prepared. Because that's probably never going to change. Why we get on this topic now? Oh, we're talking about using folks. What did I say? I said, here we go, boys. And then I said girls. So I think it was me. I'm a dudette, though. Sure. Dudes and dudettes. But I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I've always been kind of the guy that's like, whoa, dude. And it's never been meant to be like an offensive or an excluding thing. It's just, yeah. It's what comes out when I get excited. Gathering herbs. Direction of the Dark Forest. Please let me buy. Yo, Mr. Bars! You think dude is all-inclusive? I'd like to think that too, Foz. I would. I really would. But it's gonna, it's gonna revolve around the people you're around and what they say. And people's expectations of me. So if I'm like, I say dude, that's, just what I say. Da, 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 da. Mr. Bars, thank you so much for the raid. Got a shout out for Mr. Bars. Great. Mr. Bars is a fantastic Russian streamer. I haven't been able to catch a stream for a very long time, but the last one I did, he was hanging out with a friend in a food court, and it was a lot of fun. He's a very welcoming guy. Person. We're not saying guy or gal now, apparently. Wish you a great stream. Thank you so much for the raid and bringing your friends over. I hope that you're doing well, buddy. Mr. Bars also runs a Discord for helping other Russians practice English, which is pretty cool to kind of lurk in. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Mr. Bars. Ren, thank you. Alright. I don't really care about what they have to say here. I'm just gonna... I want combat. I feel like I've been here for 2 hours. And haven't gotten to shoot a single arrow. Hey, New Empty also. New Empty also. Nice. Nice name. Thank you immensely. Yeah, no problem. Hunter Alstone. Innkeeper. Golum Cave. Let's go there. You still with me? She's still with me. Great. Emma Goodbeats.
I'm busy. Speak to my husband, Barnabas Goodbeat. He's probably over by our apple tree.
Barnabas Goodbeat. Wait a moment, please. I believe you have something that belongs to me. What? What? I don't think we have this. So we're going to put 69,420. I'm sorry, but that's the wrong answer. Now, excuse me, I have work to do. Wait, I made a mistake. Now I'm remembering it correctly. Okay, we'll come back to that. What, It's true. It's true. I will try anything. What was it? Failed. We haven't done anything. 2 attesters. Missing magician. Examination. Chest. Alstone Hunter. Darkest Forest. Let's go find Barnabas Goodbeat. Is this him? No. That's Bruin Rattlestone. We're looking for an apple tree. No, we're gonna go to the cave. It's an anvil. Also, now you have a cool beard. Yeah. Copy protection? Maybe. Guardsman Harding. This game is pretty. I wish it didn't have as much bloom.
Hey, you. Be careful. It's not safe in the dark forest. Wild animals and robbers are on the loose there.
I'm sure we'll manage. The water effects look really good, too. Nice autosave. Looks like an achievement. Alright, Karen of Hell. Do I get to rename her Rulana? Is that a thing I can do? Doesn't look like it. I think we only get to name our character and everybody else is part of the world. Oh! Oh! I see red on the mini-map! Combat. Not all conflicts can be resolved using wordplay. Thank God for that. It's a video game after all. We need our violence. Some people, and many monsters, understand that one language, that of cold steel. When you're encountering these aggressive beings, the game will automatically switch into combat mode. In order to attack an opponent, click on it. The opponent's portrait will be displayed near the top of the screen. A fight consists of alternating rounds in which each fighter performs attacks and parries automatically. A successful attack, a die roll on the attack value, AV, is usually followed by a parry, PA. Die roll on a PA value on the part of your opponent. If the attack is successful, hit points for the weapon are used. Made you think of the Pope back then? Reduced reduced by armor rating are deducted from your opponent's vitality. God, this is like big brain stuff here. That's above me. Once the red vitality bar has been used up, the opponent has been defeated. Although characters will automatically attack their enemy on their own accord, they will often need tactical help from you during a fight. Use the spacebar to pause the fight while you issue commands. Direct your character and switch between offensive and defensive moves. Cast destructive spells and perform powerful special attacks in order to turn a skirmish to your advantage. Prepare yourself well, as you cannot change your equipment during a fight. Now off to your first battle. Rondra be with you. Thanks for the lurk. Oh look, the Paul's trees are actually sprites. You see that? That is, that's wild, actually. So, if she's looking this way, then they're up here. Oh, this is it? The stag? No. Is that it? Wild boar? Sure. So do I need to select an aimed shot? And click the wild boar? Ranged combat. Okay. Do you have a different advantage? Oh, you're way back here. Let's move you up then. Well, let's just unpause to see what happens, I guess.
Let me do that.
Ranged combat. Well, I don't know. Bomb of healing. Hawkeye marksmanship. Man, if this game makes you feel happy and warm, that's awesome. I love that redeem. I'm going to use this. Actually, on her. I'm going to use it on myself, maybe. And then I'm going to shoot at that boar. And then we're going to unpause. Rulana!
I'll take care of that.
Oh my god. That's all my blood is coming out of my arm. This is endurance. I think they'll just keep doing that attack, maybe. This boar has not had any. Wounds. Your character just received a wound. In addition to the physical damage resulting from a drop in your vitality the wound may cause. Well, wounds may be caused if your character receives more damage points at once than she has constitution for. Total of 4 wounds before she will fall to the ground close to death. Okay. They must be healed. To do this, use simple bandages. Wounds are the most annoying part. Yeah, I can feel this already. Slowly during sleep. Healing Balm, on the other hand, heals wounds immediately. But only if the character has fewer wounds than the amount of modifiers. Oh my god, I don't understand this. With modifier 2, for example, you can heal 1 or 2 wounds. So Balm of healing on her. Wait, am I shooting my own character with the arrow? Is that what's happening here? Oh, and you're missing. Because you're a ranged character and when they're up close, you can't do anything with it, huh? Can't change weapons. I think I killed one. Well, that's Drakensang. I like this, but it's really, really deep into the, It's off the deep end where I'm not as comfortable, as far as, like, the way the dice and the number systems works. I feel like I could revisit this after playing more appropriate tabletops. You know, getting a few of those under my belt. I feel like I could return to this. But it's not easy and approachable like Divinity is. You know, Divinity Original Sin. Like, a casual player can pick that up and get through it. This one is much more complicated than that, I think. But yeah, so that's it for me today. I'm gonna go get some food. We're gonna raid somebody. You know, in the end, you don't need to know all the rules. Well, see, that's the important part. Is like, you know, struggling fighting some boar. Like, what part of the tutorial did I miss, or what haven't I learned yet? And then it's like, I mean, that fight took me out pretty quick. Like, does the arrow fly over them like it looks like it does? Because then we pretty much need to, like, restart the party and not have 2 archers right away. Because that's going to be annoying, right? Have a good day, night at all. Yeah, let's find somebody cool to raid. If R4's on, it's his birthday, and we'll go hang out there if he's still going. Because he's a cool dude, and yeah, I got projects I need to work on tonight. I need to get the house cleaned up a little bit. It's not bad. I just want it to look really nice when my wife gets home. And I got a project I need to work on tonight, which I'm really excited about, and I can't tell you about until it's here. Yeah, let's see if R4's on. Thank you for coming to hang out. This game seems really cool. It's a little bit above where I'm comfortable with, you know, pen and paper RPGs right now. Which is okay. Alright. Project R4 looks like he's still going. He's doing Doom on something. It's a console, I believe. I don't think that this is a PC version. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it's his birthday and we're going to go hang out with him. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I super appreciate you. And I'll be seeing you around. You know, if not later tonight, tomorrow. Hey, Cherry Onion. That was nice to see you. We were just wrapping up. Did it work? There we go. All right, guys. Have a great, you know, solar lunar cycle. Have a great. Yeah. Catch you next time. Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Oh, Cherry Onion. See you guys, gals, folks, people, dudes.
Artyom, Havok raiding
Raiding with okay, 20, okay. Hey, thanks for the raid, Havok. Welcome, everybody.
I literally,